Hey everybody, it's me, that guy from the Songy Challenge, and it's time for that show called Songy Challenge, the show where songs get challenged, songs play, and they get challenged. That's what happens. Deal with it. Now, let's get right to the first one. This is another, super lazy, real-time, no preparation involved episode of... What was it again? The Songy Challenge! I put my iTunes on shuffle again, just like the last episode. So it's gonna be a surprise for everybody what we get to hear. But I have selected the first song to play. Although that was kind of random too. I was just testing out the volume on the speakers and I double clicked and this is what played. And I thought, yeah, that's a fine song. That's a good song to do for the first challenge. And then I even thought about what the first challenge would be. And so, the first thing we're gonna do, the first song in the first challenge is gonna go like this. Can you handle it? The first song in the first challenge goes like this. Well, can you handle it? I Can't Put My Finger on It by Ween from the album Chocolate and Cheese. iTunes classifies it as alternative and punk. I don't know. You know, I've seen their first album classified as punk. The whole album classified as punk. It's loud and it's sloppy, but is that all it takes? I mean, that's BS if you ask me. There is some very, very tight and boring and polished punk. And it is still called punk rock. And there is some noisy, aggressive stuff. Let's just play the song. Jesus H. Heck. Why does it have to take so long to get to anything? It's my monocle. I wore it just to please you. It's my monocle. It means it's nice to see you. It's my monocle. The monocle of love. Or something like that. The monocle. It means I'm glad to see you. The monocle. It means pleased to meet you. It's the monocle. The monocle of love. Or something like that. It's the monocle. The monocle of love? Well, something like that. So I totally lied about it being a real-time, one-take thing. I wanted to see that last challenge to find out who won. And I looked at it and then some things happened and some hours went by. Now it's a whole nother day. But that's alright. In the world of non-linear video editing, it doesn't really matter, does it? To you, a frame is a frame. Like, if we cut out frames, what if we cut out some part and then I'm having a granola bar for breakfast. Excuse me. It's not the best. It's not my first choice. But it's all I could find. Except for pudding. And I just didn't think I was ready for pudding for breakfast. Okay. As for the last challenge, It turned out pretty good. Better than I was expecting, I guess. At the end, I mean, I didn't realize those two songs were gonna collide with such a fruit explosion. That's the kind of candy. They sell it at my local Hy-Vee store. I've never had it. Excuse me. Let's get right to the next challenge. What's this song, do you suppose? Apparently it's In Houston, Tapes and Tapes from the Loon. I mean, the album. Oh man, my granola bar fell on my dirty floor. It's got a hair on it. Yeah, I'll eat it. Not the hair, I picked that off. This is also filed under alternative and punk, so now I wonder if that's not just the catch-all. This'll be the challenge for it. Tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes and tapes. The Loon in Houston. It's so fun. Nice to meet ya. Pleased to see ya. Whoo. I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Crank it. Turn up. You're not turning up. Listen to my words. Oh, I guess the challenge is over. That was awesome, except the two things aren't really supposed to be competing songs. Well, I mean, so far it's just been the regular song and then me sort of droning it out with nonsense improvisationals. That wasn't the plan of Songy Challenge when the forefathers of the Songy Challenge came together and said, let's make a Songy Challenge and let's only have 4 fathers. 4 men. 4 gay men raising one Songy Challenge. It was never clear if it was 2 couples or if it was one big happy 4-man couple. Quadruple. So for the next challenge, it's gonna be this. Go to it, Isaac Brourke. That was terrible. That was a terrible challenge. Ugh. The biggest problem with doing the Songy Challenge on my computer instead of in the real world with a real video camera is that I keep getting distracted by the internet. Every time I pause, and the last clip that I recorded imports, which is what happens every time I stop. I'm like, oh, I guess I should watch that to find out who won. And then, of course, I never announced the winner anyway, so like, why do I bother? But what was I saying? Though, yeah, I'm waiting for the clip to import. You don't have to do that with a real video camera. You can just stop, you hit the stop recording button, and you put it into VCR mode and you watch it. But this, I have to wait for the information to import into the computer. And then I get bored, so I go on the internet. And then I look at stuff on YouTube, and then I have to write comments about it and stuff. Who's got energy left for the Songy challenge after that? But that last one, that stunk it up. That turtle thing. Oh, I don't like the noise it makes. I thought maybe it would be cool for this particular experience that we would have, but it wasn't. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool, you guys. That's not cool. Oh, my head hurts. Why? I'm here in front of you, and I'm here behind you. Well, maybe you're not looking, or maybe you're already blind. I got nothing. I got. Stop. Stop it. Oh. I freaked out. I can't challenge my own songs. That was me doing a thing, and I panicked. I don't know how to challenge my own songs. It's weird. I don't know. Move on. Let's. Yeah, that's more like it. Ooh. Wait. Never mind. Hey, hold on. Well, that's just how some things don't materialize. Frank Black kicked my ass at that challenge. Did you even get it? Did you even get the final punchline there? After I got all flustered and I couldn't figure out what to do, and then I was like, oh, stop the tape, stop the tape. Frank Black goes, well, that is just how some things don't materialize. Oh, snap. Oh, man. This world sticks it to me sometimes. Let's make fun of the Songy challenge guy. Let's make fun of him now. That's what God says. And God plans events. Like, it's like, let's have the guy from the Pixies write a song, and then like a million years later, this crazy dude making some stupid public access show will hear it at just the right second to have one of the lyrics make him feel foolish about himself. The timing will be mind-blowing. Let's have a pleasant time together, a pleasant time together, in every kind of friend. A friend and a friend, a friend and a friend, a friend and an end. Friend and a friend and a friend and everybody goes. Songy Challenge didn't used to be like this, folks. Songy Challenge didn't used to be like this at all. Ladies and gentlemen, computers ruin everything. I think it's plain to see. Look at the special effects from horror movies in the 80s, early 90s, even from the 70s, even from the 60s and the 50s. Look at the puppets. Look at the claymation. And then look at the BS that they sculpt out of their green screen computer pixelation Photoshop Adobe Premiere. Take that! This plant, I thought it was totally dead because it sure looked like it was totally dead. All my plants, well, I decided to let them all die. Kind of a sad thing, but I decided I didn't have it in me to take care of my plants anymore, but this one, it just wouldn't die. It came back on its own. How to do that? I didn't even water it. It's got little stalks coming out. So now I'm watering it. It's like a metaphor. It's like a metaphor for the grandeur of life. It's all a big circle, it's all really cool, it makes you feel good and it makes you feel fun every time you are alive. Every second of life is the best thing you have ever been to, and you think, oh, I really like times that go for my life to be nice when we surrounding you. Oh, I said I can see it, don't bother me, not in a way. You can have what you want, you can have it right now, just take it. You can have what you want, you can have it right now, just take it.
represented by pieces of wax fruit with joke apologies written on them. But actually no. And that dog smile, that little slowness again, that unctuous inclination of your head, with your lips pulled back from your top teeth, which to you may mean something else, but to me is a Dalmatian having a stroke. These precious moments are pretty worthless. 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 And my life falls off like the leaves of a slow wilting plant.
All the people at the party caught on fire and died. All the people at the party caught on fire and died. But don't feel sad now, everybody's doing fine.
Who will be my funnest friend, and who will be my not as fun friend? Who will be my funnest friend, and who will be my not as fun friend? Who will be my funnest friend? Who will be my not as fun friend? And who will be my funnest friend? Who will be such a not as fun friend? Who could be such a not as fun friend? Who will be my not as fun friend? Hi, my name's Jamel. I'm 30 years old and I have 4 kids. Booger, Zambies, Dreidel, and the Gabby Show. I slept till 5:20 today in the PM. I think that might be a record for me. Spooked me out. I woke up at about 8 a.m. with the need to pee. Relieved myself and returned to bed. Next thing I knew, the clock said 5:20. I thought maybe the clock was wrong. I marched out of the room in such a state, as I was later to discover, that I was ruffled enough to leave the light on, to turn it on even. I'm still a little flustered. It's now 6:20. Full hour since my 14-hour slumber.
How can I tell you that I love you? I love you. I long to tell you that I'm always thinking of you. I'm always thinking of you.